but I just wanted to ask you about the injury as well. Like, what happened? Like, when did you injure yourself? How did it happen? Um,
I injured myself like 5.5 weeks ago, and uh, to be honest, my biggest mistake during this prep was that I hired a coach, and I had my doubts because of his not training methods, but the the structuring of the prep itself, because I was really lean, like maybe 10 weeks ago, 10 weeks before the competition. I was really lean. I was like in 10 or 9% of body fat, and I was feeling well, but I just wanted to have a rest, or maybe some deload, maybe more like food. But I was just really discussing with him all the time that maybe it would be better for natural to have like a bigger amount of fats, bigger amount of carbs, like a little bit only, to be to be stronger and so on. But he just convinced me to believe in him no matter what. And the only like my focus was only to be like really shredded as fuck, like maybe 6 or 7 weeks before the competition. And it is such a long time, and as a natural you suffer like hell.
but
You're like
but why did you want that? Why did you want to be shredded already 6 weeks before?
because we wanted to, or at least he wanted to, me be shredded, to have like a stripes on my butt and everything, and then we would drop off cardio, we would drop off like some training program. So I would train as I wouldn't do cardio, and I would like be like rest. I would be resting more, and I would be like competition ready before, like 4 weeks before the competition maybe. And I haven't done that. I was like maybe in a really competition shape, like 2 weeks before the competition every time, and we wanted to do it differently. At least my coach wanted to do it differently, okay, to be more shredded, maybe like at the time of competition. So we wanted, or he wanted, me being ready like 4 or 5 weeks before competition. But at the beginning of our like cooperation, he told me that it is bad for natural to be ready like 5 weeks before the competition, or 6 weeks. And at the end, he eventually wanted me to do it, like the thing that he warned me about.
Yeah,
So
that doesn't make sense
but
to me. Like,
yeah, it
because
doesn't make sense now. Yeah, but
yeah,
I was like, when you are in a state of competition, you have only one goal, and you want to achieve it no matter what. You don't care about anything else. You just have like this like tunnel vision. You feel great, but you I sometimes I act like I acted like shit towards other people, like my friends. They want me to do this, and I just told them, no, I wouldn't do that. You are idiots, and I need to do it like this, and if you don't want it, get the fuck out. And you have like this tunnel vision.
mm,
And of course, like, as the trainer just really lowered my calorie intake, and I just felt really horribly, because like my thermodynamics just stopped working, and I always felt really cold.
oh,
And I questioned myself and him, oh my God, why would I suffer like 5 or 6 weeks before the competition? It's fucking horrible. And I just really had like a difficult training, and I just felt something in my biceps, but I just really didn't pay attention to it. And I just do the to
like chest flies?
uh yes, just twice. Yes, I just
Yeah.
did it. And during the not last but the least like rep, I just felt something just wasn't right in my like left biceps.
Uh-huh.
So I just did one last rep, and then I just really heard like something was torn apart, like
Oh
you know what
shit.
I mean? And like around me there were three boys, and they came to me and they told me, "Is everything okay?"
Also,
Because they heard
they heard it.
it. Yeah, they heard it. They heard the. And I was like, "Yes, I am okay," but I felt, of course, something is totally wrong. So I just tore it, partially tore it, and I just finished my training. And then I went to emergency. They just did the ultrasound, and just they discovered that I had like partially torn biceps tendon.
Hmm.
And I had like I
Like
had it in
like a
like
sling.
a sling.
Yeah.
Yeah, sling. Yeah, I had like in a sling for 5 weeks. My coach didn't even respond me, and just didn't want me to just we didn't even like talk about it. I wanted, but he said it. No, you need to finish the prep. It will be all right. But I couldn't even move with my hands, so it was really bad decision on my part to give responsibility to somebody else for my body like bodybuilding like prep. And I
Wait,
want to say that
wait,
it
Jan.
was the last time.
Sorry,
Sorry.
sorry to interrupt. Can you turn on the light? I can't see you anymore. It's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also wanted to see your bicep. Can you see the is there, but you said it's a partial tear, so maybe you can't see it clearly, or can you?
I think you just
So it was the long head, or
long head. It was the long head. Yeah.
okay.
I just really there is I think you wouldn't see, you can't see it because it's like really you if you could touch it, it is really hard here.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
And I can't even like really I can't really
Like,
flex it really. I
okay.
can't really flex it. And I just wanted to say one thing. I will not compete like in like many years now, because it really fucks with your like it fucks with your life. I mean, like I just due to this prep, I was like so selfish, and I was like really like tunnel visioned. I just really I don't know how to say it. It's like I'm now like this happened, then I ate and I ate and I ate. And now I feel like my hormones are all over the place. Like my testosterone is low, definitely. My thyroid is wacky because I feel like I'm tired like all the time. Like really, like I'm fucking tired all the time. And even I just try to find words, and it is really difficult for me sometimes. So I don't really like being around people now, because I feel like a 90 years old man. I know it will pass. I know it will pass, but it will like it will be like in 2 or 3 months. Then I feel all right. I will feel like full of energy, and I will feel like the urge to train again and this kind of stuff. But this state, like being a natural and being not even in a contest prep, well, it's fucking horrible. Really, really. I feel like shit.
So yeah, I can't imagine, man. I'm sorry to hear that. And I like, because you're very because I've always trained just for myself. I've never trained for competition, but you're like really passionate about competing, right? And so what about this pisses you off the most? Like, are you pissed that you couldn't finish the prep, so you wasted all this time on this prep for no reason? Are you pissed that you can't train right now? What is frustrating you the most?
I think what frustrating me the most is like that I haven't finished my like planned competitions. It is really fucking frustrating, because all I wanted to do, this should be the one last year which I want to sacrifice to bodybuilding.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to be like in a Czech championship, Czech Republic championship, and then I would like to be in European championship. And in December this year, I would like to be in like world's championship, and then I would finish my like bodybuilding competitive like life, and then I would just train for myself.
Hmm.
What I want to do now is just like really get over with this injury. I have like rehabilitations. I want to really fix myself in terms of hormones. But what I can do, I just need to eat like really light. I need to have like a proper amount of fats, like vitamins, eat and sleep well. And it takes really a long time for natural to be like mentally and physically well. And it is really hard for me now, and I can't even train now because like I can do legs, so sometimes I just train legs. I don't want to go there to the gym because all the people, it's psychological, of course, because like all the people, they see me as a god. They just adored me, they worshipped me, and then I would go there looking like piece of fucking shit, and they would like they would like, yeah, oh my god, what happened to you? I heard that. And even my
They don't
coach,
say that. They
even
don't say that, right? You think they're thinking that, but they don't say that to you, obviously.
I don't know. But well, now I'm just really angry, and due to the just again, and one reason why I'm angry also, I just ended up one new relationship, like we were like maybe 2 or 3 months together, and she couldn't just accept the way of my living when I'm in prep. So I just really we split apart, and and even I couldn't finish this prep, so I'm again alone, feeling like shit.
Life, eh? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So definitely, my biggest regret is that I couldn't like finish that like these competitions. And when you are over with like your ultimate goal and you had tunnel vision all the time, you don't know what to do with your life now because you don't have like the goal, right? Because you're so like caught up into this one goal, and when it is over, you feel like, okay, so what's the point now? So I'm in like a really mild post-contest depression, I would say, like really mild, nothing like serious, but I just really need to consider now what I want to do with my life, because my like bodybuilding days in terms of competition is over, and I really need to find other passions
But wait.
now.
But why don't you just push your plans 1 year? Like, as in, why can't next year be your last year of competition? Or do you think you would have to work extra hard to come back to your previous form to get to the world stage or your national stage? Do you think, why can't you dedicate 2023 or as your final year of competition?
Because I really spent a great amount of money like to this competition.
Yeah.
And I'm like 30 years old, and next year I will be 31. I just want to have like a normal life, to have like a girlfriend, maybe even have a family, because I think I'm in a years that I just really want it, and I don't want to like really dedicate another year for me being selfish and just really go through this hell, spend all my money, and then I will end up with like a plastic like medal or plastic like I don't know, goblets, and I wouldn't have friends, I wouldn't have any girlfriend, and then I will be alone for the rest of my no rest of my life, of course. But
Yeah.
it's when you think about it, as you said, it's really like not a nonsense, but you need a really great amount of money, great income, and I don't have such an income. I need to pay everything here. So what I forgot to tell you, I just I needed a really great amount of money for supplements, like for fees concerning competitions, like for my coach. So I had like my work, then 4 hours every day like Edu, then I went to gym, then I had like 3 clients where I just really told them English, and it was I couldn't even relax for like maybe my my moment in a day was like I had like 5 minutes of rest and I had a cup of coffee.
Mm.
And then you realize I just really put that money into something, put money in this, and I had nothing right now. I had debts because I just really bought that coach for a year for this year, and it was really a great amount of money for me. So I just really borrowed money from my parents, and I need now to really pay them back. So I need to just really every day I need to do edu, I need to do clients, so I really don't have much time. So maybe now it's holiday, so now I have free time, but I just really need to pay the money back, and I just can't afford it to do it next year. I would be really like alone, I think. So
Yeah.
so yes, if I had like my 100,000 like income, so it would be different story. But I'm
Yeah.
like a teacher, and well, it's
Yeah.
not
No.
that great in terms of
Yeah.
finances.
I was also like watching videos of these guys, because I'm mostly into strength sports, like that's what I like watching, and also training wise, and like strongman, do you know Brian Shaw and all these legends of strongman?
Uh-huh.
So I was watching videos of these guys, right, in their early days when they had nothing, right? They were just working a regular job, and they had to also train for competition and pay for their food, their recovery, everything. And especially with strongman, you need to train with specific equipment, right? You need to like have a yoke, you need to have an Atlas stone, all these things. And these guys like were finding all these ways to train, and this is after working all day. And it takes a really, really deep passion, and also to do it naturally is a whole different thing, right? Because you have all the difficulties that someone else might not have especially in terms of recovery, and being stressed doesn't help with your prep, So man, I empathize with you. And yeah, I know I mean, I'm glad you're doing the recording now, because I think in 1 year or maybe a bit longer or something, when you watch this back and you see your mindset, and then where you are in 1 year or 2 years, I think you'll be proud, because I think, I mean, you've been in bad positions before, right? After competition and stuff. And then you got to your best form ever after that. Like you said, last year was, or this year or last year was your best form ever. And so it always comes in ups and downs, right? And I think that's important as well, because when you have an injury and when you're feeling the worst ever, that's when you can grow the most, right?
Yeah, as you said. Yeah, definitely.
But why don't you like take some time off, and then once you figure things out and you approach the sport in a more healthy way, maybe in 2 years or something, you'll be 33 or whatever, but you can still compete at that age. It's not, if you maintain your physique, if you spend the next 2 years to build your physique more in a healthy way, and then now you have all the knowledge of competing as well, and then you just for fun you compete, just to say goodbye in a good note, then I think what do you think?
Definitely, because I'm eager to go back to the gym and just train and just add again more size. Just it is my passion after all. So I definitely don't want to end up with training, or don't want to end the training at all. So I just want to train and train and train. So because it's really my passion, I feel great after the training. I have like energy for life and for people, and I'm just a better man with it. So definitely I will train, and it's really difficult now without training, to be honest, because well, I just don't feel the passion for other things. I need that training to feel passion even for other things. If I don't have it in my life, I just feel like without any purpose, to be honest. So it's something.
And when can you get back to training like properly? When is your bicep ready to go?
Like it has been like 5.5 weeks, and then I will rehabilitate. The rehabilitation starts next Wednesday, and the doctor will tell me when it is the best time to go back to the gym. So obviously I will need to take it slow and go up from there. But like the rehabilitation will be like for maybe 1 or 2 months. So maybe in 2 months I will be back to the gym. So it will take a long time before hitting the gym again. At least for me, like 2 months. Like I will be like 3 or 4 months without gym, like total. So like in 2 months, 3 months, I will be back.
Yeah, but you can still do legs, you can still work your right arm and stuff, right? So it's not, but again, I guess you, like you said, it's the psychological thing of going back to the gym when you're not at your best.
Yeah, definitely. And it is like I'm doing like cardio every day, like for 1 hour. Then I have like squats, and I'm doing like this like training for abs. So
Like crunches.
I do at least something. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do at least something every day, because if I couldn't do that, I would be really, really, really fucked up. So I
yeah.
just need to do something, any physical activity. And what's the worst part? As I said, like it happened during the really critical part of prep when I was really a single digit in terms of like a percentage of fat. So again, I just feel not really great in terms of like physical performance and mental performance, because as I said, my thyroid and testosterone took a hit, and it will take like at least another 1 or 2 months to be like in a normal state. So
Are you on some kind of like a recovery type diet now, or are you just eating when you feel like it and
I
no
just
macros?
yeah, I definitely I just add like fats to my diet, like at a bigger amount. I am like a 1.5 gram of fats per my kilo of body weight. And well, I think it's all the same, like a lot of like protein, not a great amount of carbs, because I don't want to get even more fat than I'm now. Uh, but like fats are a little bit higher for my hormones to like be able to be created from fat. So I need to be like more fat now,
Yeah,
because
for
well,
sure. Yeah,
it can help to my hormone production. So
yeah.
I just adjusted it according to it. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit. All right. I don't I don't want to take too much of your time, but thanks for doing the recording, because I honestly think when you listen back to this after some time, you'll be like, wow, you know.
Can you send it to me, please?
I'll upload it.
Can you
I'll
send
upload
it
it.
to I'I'm sorry.
I'll upload it and I'll send you the
Okay,
link.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to see
What I
it.
was planning on doing was I would upload the whole thing, and then later I would just clip some segments that, it might be in like smaller sections, so that like we talked about diet, so I would clip that. We talked about training style, I would clip that, just so that we can access it better later.